And good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everyone doing? I guess it's Zaylivi. Zaylivi? I don't know how you doing. Glad you could make it. Tommy J. Mitch, how are you? And cheers. Let's see. They're working on the house. We're finally having some. I didn't finish the video from Ubon. Having some issues with some of the sound and stuff, so it's taking me longer than normal. But I'm also having some cabinetry work done in the master bedroom here in Surin that my wife has wanted for a long time, so I'm finally going to go ahead and do it. Hey, Andy, how you doing? And then I'm finding out today, I know I had talked to Mitch, and Mitch said that he did get through on that number for the hotel. It took him a little while. So if anybody has a problem getting through to the hotel, let me know. And I guess I think Mitch said that Dow finally got somebody. So hopefully, hey Douglas, how you doing? Morning to you. We can always, I might get a block of rooms, and if it makes it easier, we'll see how it goes. Let's see. For one, this deal here, let's see, this is a video. Let me see if I can. Anyway, I've been looking at Toot Toots. I guess that's how you say it. How do you say it? Toot Toot. Anyway, I don't want the big ones like Chuck's father-in-law makes. The smaller ones that they usually have 110, 115, 125, 130 cc motors in them. They're chain drive. I didn't like that. They run, depending on what kind of shape they're in, they run about, they could be in real bad shape, 10,000. But the norm is somewhere in the 18.5 to 25, maybe all the way up to 30,000 baht, 32,000, depending on what kind of shape they're in. What I found was, or what we found, and we ordered this. What the guy does is he takes them, refurbish them, put whatever, if it needs new upholstery, paint, new wheel bearings, just brings them all up to great working order. And this is the one that we're going to have. And the reason I wanted that at Ubon, my wife can drive this. It's got reverse. I think it's a 6-speed. It is a clutch. But, in Ubon, there's not, they don't have to go that far. Thought it would be good to have for the party, but just to have an Ubon period to run to the market. My wife could take it. The 4 aunts and the kids can all jump in it, and they go to the market. And I don't have to, put them in my truck and drive. It's to benefit me pretty much. But this is what I'll show you. What I like about it is, see that it has an actual rear end and a drive shaft. So it's got new U-joints, new wheel bearings, new everything down there. They're going to put a new battery in it. It's a full-size car battery. I'll show you another little clip that we have. And you can see it's got a stainless steel roof on it, and it's got the 155 cc motor in it. Electric start and kick, which I thought was kind of cool to have. He's going to replace the seat. I think the only thing that really needs is the seat there, the driver's seat. The rest of it's okay. Some of it's a little bit faded, but no rips. But the seat is ripped. But you'll see in the next little video what I mean here. Let's see. I should have probably left it in Thai. Maybe you. And this is the one he just sent last night. You'll actually, let me put it on.
เปิดไฟหน้าไฟเรือนไม้ใช้ได้หมดนะครับไฟเรือนไม้ใช้ได้หมดเรือนไม้ผมดูให้แล้วสายเรือนไม้ผมใช้ได้โอเคบีบแต่ก่อนครับลืมบีบแต่ไฟสูงไฟต่ำ
I like this one, Jake, too, because, like I said, no chain. So there's no, not going to be any chain problems. Everything's flat there in Ubon. They're not going to go probably more than 5 miles an hour. So they're probably not going to get out of second gear. It'll be good for them. It'll be parked underneath the covered parking, and so it won't get completely ruined. But it's nice. Like I said, stainless steel top, steel floor. The only thing that I did notice was the bed's built out of wood, and I noticed if he doesn't seal it, I'm going to ask him to seal the wood underneath. If you saw in the last, in this one, in the first one, it's wood and it looks like it's untreated. But maybe he still had plans on treating it. You want to drive, Jake? Come to the party. Can you fly in for the 9th of December? I missed somebody. I don't think I did though. There's 7 of it. That's I don't know. It looks pretty clean to me. They roll it right in. It fits in the back of a pickup truck. You know, all the way out to the gate down. It's not huge. There's a million of them here in Thailand. But they, like I said, they range. This one's 38,000 versus something in that kind of shape. In this kind of shape, looks like the tires, they put them out there. I'll probably put new tires on it. A clean one like this with a chain drive and 125cc regular old Honda type, motor like what I have in the CT, 30,000. So it's maybe about 8,000 more with the drive shaft. But with that drive shaft, you pick up not having to worry about the chain, and see the wood there? It looks like it's not treated to me. So, but it might be by the time he gets done with it. Yeah, and it's got a reverse. So it's got the drive shaft. Don't have to worry about the chain. Like I said, he put new wheel bearings in it, everything across, U-joints, everything's all brand new. The motor's brand new. Whoever he got this is what he does for a living. Whatever he got, where he got it from, they had just put a new 155cc motor in there. It's like brand new. Because he had that one and he had a 200. The 200 had an older motor in it, and I just can't see them that making that much difference. Like I said, Ubon in the village where the house is all flat. I mean, there's nothing around there, so it shouldn't be any. Hey, sorry. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Morning to you. I was just showing the little toot that I got. It's got 155cc. He has a 200 there. This guy buys them and then fixes them up. And I'll let you know, it's got a 6-speed, I think he said, and it's a clutch, and it has a reverse. I was just talking about how that drive shaft, when you get rid of that chain drive and all that, you pick up not having to worry about a chain and not having to worry about and being able to back up. So I like that. But I know you wanted a full-size one, but I'll let you know what kind of power I think it has and whatever. I think it's going to go. They'll probably start taking it today. It's coming out of Udon. Hey Scott, how you doing? Glad you could make it. But I don't know. It's perfect for me. Might not be. Obviously, you want the other ones, but like I said, price difference. He goes through them. This one has a new motor. And like I said, U-joints, wheel bearings, everything. He goes through everything, and then resells them. That's how he makes his living. And he has bigger ones. He had a 650 that he had just sold, but I thought that was too much, because the person that's going to be driving the thing is going to be my wife, more than likely. So I don't, she's not going to need a V8 in the damn thing. So, although an automatic would be nice, I don't even know. Do you know, Aaron? Are those two toots that Chuck's father-in-law builds? Are those still a manual? They probably are. I don't know, but it's a late Friday. I'm missing something. But anyway, so that is, and then like I had mentioned earlier. I'll do a little short or something on the all the new cabinetry and stuff and what I'm doing to the kitchen. So it's been a year and a half that we've been here and we're already remodeling. But the cabinets and everything that my wife designed for the bedroom is awesome. She's got massive places for shoes, imagine that, and all of her clothes to hang, and I guess I get a little spot in there about like that. You'll see it's huge. Because what it did was the door comes in, anyway, it split the room partially. There's I don't know, probably 4-foot gap, and then the bed is in there, and then there's a 65-inch TV going in the hole in the furniture that he built. So it's an L, goes along the one wall where the TV used to be, and it's huge. It's big. She's a smiling, giggling, happy woman this morning. They did all that yesterday, what I'll show you in the short, and then they're coming today to start putting the doors and the sliders on, and that kind of stuff. Hey, gorgeous, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Yeah, she's a happy camper. But we'll see what that 155 cc motor will do. Like I said, I don't know what it's like where you're at, Aaron, but I don't know if there's a lot of hills and stuff like that. There's nothing in Ubon. Nothing. And it won't go out of town. And I guess there's no paperwork or anything on these things. No licenses, no book, no nothing on these. On the other ones there is. But what it is you can't... I got the impression that the reason that you can have it like that is because you can't take fares. You can't, take somebody into town for 20 baht. You can't use it commercially, which we're not. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, it is. The information. Did I put the information on the? Let me see. Did I put the information on the community page? Hold on. Let me go there, gorgeous. Because I know I got the hotel. If someone can somebody post the link or the picture that is that possible? I don't even know. For the deal here, let's see, community. The link to the location is there on the Apple Maps, but I can change that to, an Apple. It might be the one that it says apple.com. So if you're anybody's having a problem with that, on the community tab on the channel, it's there. And then if somebody, can you do that, Mitch? Can you post the picture of the phone number or put the phone number in there? I don't have it. Hey, Jay, how you doing? I guess you could just put the phone number in, but you'd have to copy it down, wouldn't you? That might be a pain in the ass. But yeah, it's all set up. Are you going to come? I hope. The more the merrier. I don't know if Jay's going to be here. Jay, are you going to be here in December? We'll have to see. But, yeah, so hopefully I'll have that. It should be there. Like I said, we're leaving on the 19th for Ko Chang. Ko Chang. And which I'm really looking forward to because I've really been jonesing for some ocean stuff. And then 3 days there, 2 days in Pattaya, which will be Thanksgiving, and then back to Surin. So by the time I get back, I'm tearing down the front pond, which I don't know if I mentioned either. I'm going to put a new filtration system, a drum, and a moving bed, and state-of-the-art on the front little pond, and get all that crap that's sitting in the pond out. So I've got to take all that out and then have him jackhammer. Well, it's not going to be hard. They're just block where he built the little shelf that it was all sitting on. Get that out, knock it down, make it smooth, and then reseal the whole thing and fill it up. The filter will actually be on the outside of the pond in front of my windows where you park the car. It'll be between the ass end of the car and the house. So out of the way, all automated. It'll be awesome. It's going to cost a little bit, but we're going to put some nice fish in there, so it should be cool. Mitch's booked. I'll be there, Dave, unless anything happens between now and then. I know life has a way of doing that, doesn't it? Yeah, cool. I don't know. I have to look and see if somebody has the phone number to the place. I'm trying to see if I can. Okay, what did she put it on? Did she put it on Messenger? Let me see where she put the picture. She sent me all these videos. Let's see. But probably gonna be on. Yeah, it's gonna be on. Where am I? Come on, what's it gonna be on? I closed that app too. Oh no, I didn't. It's gonna be online. Let me pull that up. And let's see. What is this one? And I've almost got all my paperwork done for for my drone. What a freaking fiasco this has been. All the stuff I should show you I got a bunch of pictures of the pumps and stuff that I didn't get to take. He did this yesterday. The solar man from here went and drove all the way out. He's the one that installed the drum filters, the solar system, all the electrical, the cameras on the house out there, the cameras on the house here. He's freaking awesome. But he went out there and did it. So I might download those and then I can show them to you. But I'm trying to see where she put that picture at. Let's see. I think. What did I sent it to you, didn't I, Mitch? I can look at Mitch's maybe. I sent it to you on the line, or did I send it to you on something else? Because I can look it up. I don't know if I sent it to you. Did I send it to you online, Mitch? I will be arriving next week through part of December and then back at work. Are you going to be here on the 9th? You're welcome to come. I'll trying to see. I guess I could probably post that link. I'm trying to see if I can. Where am I at? What did I do? Oh, I gotta. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not seeing the picture. Let me try Mitch's. Maybe Mitch's. I know I sent it to him. Oh, there's the. I didn't send you a pic. Did she get the number off of the Facebook page? She might have got it off the Facebook page. Yeah. Who the hell did I send the picture to? Did I send it to anybody? I think I sent it to probably the GottoLoveThailand group. Let's see. But trying to find it on there is going to be a joke. We got way too much. Let's see. I'll scroll up here for a minute. I think Robert's going to be here now that I'm scrolling through here pretty soon, too. But he's not going to be able to make it, I guess. Which is a bummer. I think Brock's going to be here, too, but he's not going to be able to make it either. Yeah. Shit. Well, I'll have to find. Damn it. I thought that I had, there I go assuming crap that I actually did something. It's so hard on especially this site because there's so much stuff on there. All right, I don't know. Oh, shit, I think I just had it. Where is it at? think that was the location. This location. Yes, done. I think. Yeah, here it is. Okay, how do I do it? I open it up, and then I download it, and save it as hotel. Hotel, save. Okay, now let me try. See if I can. You guys have probably already posted something by now. Ah, there it is. Mitch already put it up. Thanks, brother. Let me see if I can pull it anyway. Let's see. Come over here. I think I can do it under pictures, right? Yeah, there it is. I got that one. And I want to put this one up. Let's see. It's processing. Imagine that. So anyway, you guys are invited if you want to, if you're here, Jay. Anybody. Oh, that's a picture of the scooter. No, that's not what I wanted. Damn. I did both of those, but that's not the one I wanted. Ah. Okay, I have to. That's MP4. Let me put all files. And there it is. Hotel. It's got to be an MP4 file. Anyway, it's not working. Imagine that. So anyway, let's see. Where was the one? Well, that means I can't show the other one either, right? Let me see. That I wanted to show. Oh, file. Let's see. No, can't do that either. All right, let me do it this way then. Is there anybody still left in the chat? Let me, it's pissing me off. I should have been a little bit more prepared. I imagine that. Okay, so if I want to share my screen, I wonder if I can do that. Can I do that? Where am I at? All right, I'm back. Anybody left? 12 of you. You guys are diehards. All right, let me see if I can share the screen. No. Thailand, Facebook? No, is that what it is? No. All right, so I guess I can't. All right, anyway. In case you guys didn't know, Chuck and Paige got one of the good guys, as a matter of fact. A good fake friend of ours got a little shout out from a TV station for the good that he's doing in Thailand. So peace and love, brother. Let's see. So let me get back to the comments. Hey Rob, how you doing? Glad you could make it, Andrew. Did you get the number there, Andrew? Dave, I'm planning on having our driver take us out there. The man that drove you and Tim. Oh, really? Can my sister-in-law? Yeah, of course. The more the merrier. Yes, of course they can. Yes, I agree. Some of the best fake friends I've made is right there. Mitch is one of them. Fake brother, you. Let's see. Yes, Aaron again. Just of course you can. Anybody you want to bring. And then, like I said too, if people come out, and that's another reason that I want to have this is to take people back and forth to the hotel. Maybe they indulge themselves more than they had anticipated, and don't want to drive. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is because I'm a lazy bastard, and when I'm relaxing in the house watching the TV, in the air conditioning. And my wife wants me to drive her to the market, and her 3 aunts and 5 kids, they can all climb in this thing, and my wife can drive them there. Good. Make a reservation for the 9th. They asked that we call to confirm on the 8th. Okay, cool. Very good. And then I think Maui's going to be here today. Bobby's not around. I haven't seen him. I'm wondering if I think what did Maui say? Let me look real quick. Let me pull it up and see what. Still there, meeting a friend for coffee at 9, and then headed to Surin to check in and drop off the farm. Okay, so yeah, so he's going to be here this afternoon. So I don't know what everybody's going to do. Maybe somebody wants to go to lunch. I don't know. I haven't talked to Bobby. I don't know what Bobby's up to. And if he's at 9, and where was he at? What did I? Yeah. I hate getting old. It really sucks, man. Let me tell you. Prasat. I'm not going to butcher it. How far does anybody know how far? Mitch, do you know how far that is from Surin? I'm just trying to. Yeah, it's got 155 cc. But what I liked about it, and I'll show you again real quick, is and the reason that I bought it was, let me see if I get back here and stop it right here, is that rear end and drive shaft. Had to pay an extra pretty much 10,000 baht to find one clean. And this guy goes through them and does them all new U-joints and wheel bearings. I said this earlier. It goes through the whole thing, all the blinker system. You can see in the, I'll put this one, let this one roll while I'm rambling. This one it's actually running. This was last night. And I like the 155 cc's. It's got a 6-speed, but what else you get with that drive shaft is the ability to go in reverse. So, my wife's not going to get stuck anywhere. So, it should be cool. I mean, the guy does good work. He's been around for a while. This is what he does for a living. I posted the Google. All right, thanks. Appreciate it. I know I should have put that in there. I don't know why. Brock went through and changed it over. Read the comments. Which comments? You can use that thing. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I figured, if somebody drinks too much and, they don't want to. Because what I'm thinking about doing, and I haven't, it's gonna be a hell of a lot of fun. And the food's gonna be good, the booze is gonna be good, the entertainment's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be a good ass time. It's gonna be a good party. And what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna make pizza for that in the morning. I'm not gonna go crazy. I bought that propane oven that should be here within the next couple of days. Finally got one out of China. So that I can cook them real quick. I'll make all the dough the night before and boom, boom, boom in the morning, and then whatever's left, that's it. But what I'm thinking about doing is all the people that are staying, family, friends, whatever, cook a breakfast the next morning. I'll get a bunch of potatoes. Actually, the seasoning that I like to put on the country potatoes, Aaron's bringing me from the States, which is awesome. And, maybe some eggs. Maybe I won't go crazy. I'll get a couple egg pans in case somebody wants some over medium, over easy eggs. But scramble up a bunch of eggs and maybe get some bacon and stuff like that. And then also make, because Logan had done it. I remember my uncle making, when I was 10, 8, young, breakfast pizzas, but Logan did it differently. My uncle actually put all the stuff on it and cracked the eggs right on top, but it was in the old gas-fired oven, not I could bring the temperature down and put them in there and cook them. So we might try those. But I thought it'd be fun. Everybody's already driving all the way out there. Might as well come over and eat some food before you go back. Hello, Edwin. Bro, I was from Royette. Planning to build a house there. I stumbled on your video channel. Love your content. Thank you very much. There's a bunch of people on here too that aren't necessarily here right now. One is called Thailand and N Paradise. Kenny and Sampit are just starting to build there. They just moved here and retired in Sisaket. And another person that's on here, Tim, what is it? Something in Udon. Somebody help me. Anyway, there's a couple more people, Edwin, that did really good. Tim's build is done. Mine, I had 2 builds. I had the one in Surin, and the one's pretty much done, the one that we're talking about, the house blessing on the 9th. And then Kenny and Sampit, which is Thailand in Paradise, are just starting their build, and they're doing a good job on documenting it. A lot of good information that you could probably get off there. And if you're here and subscribed or whatever, or not subscribed, and you want to jump in the chat and ask a question, ask it any time you want, brother. Just, and if I can't answer it, somebody else. I've been here 5 years. I built 2 houses here. So I've got a little bit of a grip on what's going on, but a lot of people here that are very knowledgeable about Thailand. But thanks for joining, and thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Hey, Dowlow, how are you? Glad to see you. But let's see. I think I'm caught up. You were 6 minutes behind. Thank you, Aaron, for the link. Okay. And I don't know if some people are here from Trailer Trash Thailand, the other channel that I started that I haven't really got a grip on yet. I broadcast this to there too, on the same thing. And I'm going to do a video because I haven't done anything on the trailer to do, but I'm looking forward to it. So don't give up on me yet on the Trailer Trash Thailand channel. I'm going to get some, but my wife got sick. She had an operation. We're trying to finish the house in Ubon. A lot of stuff going on, but I figured I'd send these live streams over in case anybody wants to watch them. But I will do a video bringing everybody up to date on Trailer Trash. Trying to find out the cost of bricks and stuff. Yeah, my uncle, the recent one, I said, there's 3 ways that you can go. Foreigner Joe and Gift and Foreigner Joe. Joe built his house the same time I built this one here in Surin. I went with that white block. He went with the red brick, and we went more Thai style and cheapest because I built that 2,400 square foot, 5-bedroom, 3-bath house in Udon for 1.6. And I just used regular. Well, I got about $2 million in it with the raising of the land and a solar well and all the other stuff that I did. But yeah, that I just used the regular block, man. It just depends. I'm going to put insulation in the ceiling. I haven't, it's probably not as energy efficient as my house here, which is basically state of the house Farang. But I built it for my Thai family. They're living on top of the world out there now. They're having a bunch of fun. But I can try to find out. If not, you might be able to watch. Kenny's probably going to be coming up on stuff. It's real cheap. I want to say like 3 baht or something like that, or maybe less. Maybe somebody knows. But when I built that house there, I built it for the fact that I think it could be like, if you're going to build a 3-bedroom normal size home, on family land or whatever. I don't know if you're married to a Thai or whether you're whatever. If you're going to build here, I'm imagining you have a significant other with that is Thai. But anyway, it should be, if it's half the square footage, which is still a very decent size 2 or 3 bedroom house, you should be able to pop it up for $1 million. And I think it's all relative to what I did. Now, I had family running it, family working it, but I still paid the going rate for working, in Thailand. So and like I said, 62,000 for furnished, 6 air conditioners. It's borderlines on Thai style, American style. All the bathrooms are more American style than Thai. But and we did it in 6 months too, which I thought was really, really good. And that also, the 2.2 includes a 4-meter by 7-meter outdoor Thai kitchen, and attached to that a 10-meter by 7-meter covered parking for my trailer and scooters and trucks and whatever. So that alone was pricey. That alone was a couple hundred. So, but anything that I'll try to find out for you, Edwin. I'll try to do the best I can. Tommy's got a question. Any update on the? No, and I don't know. According to the electrician, now we talked about that the other day, having the 3 lines, and they might have 10 residents on these 2, but only 2 residents on these 2, and whatever it was. He said, no, you're screwed. So what he's going to do is he's going to, for the party, so that we can make sure that everything in the house is cool, so people want to get out of the heat. He's going to tap into some of that diesel generator power. That's going to be powering up the dancing girls and singers and light show and all that crap. He's going to tap into that and make sure that the house has plenty of juice for the party. The other one, I guess my uncle says we got to go around and get signatures, and hopefully we can coerce them into putting another transformer on that pole for our area. The one that's for it's like 10 miles away. It's ridiculous, but it is crap. Yeah, I mean, under $1 million for everything, for raising the land, putting a well in, which I would suggest to do. At least for me here in Surin, and out there. I got a solar well out there, and it just produces everything I will ever need and more. Plus, I have a pond on the one if you're just watching. But yeah, you should be able to do it really, really cheap. I don't know if you're probably gonna hire somebody, but just get 2 or 3 or 4 prices, or if you got family, have them give you a price too. What I did was I made a deal, Edwin, with them to, you give me a price on the labor to do this. I drew it on a napkin. Then because the house was so big, I actually had to have drawings made and brought to the city. If you're out, I don't know, where'd you say you were, Royette? If it's under a certain amount of square meters, you don't need any drawings. At least that's the way it was in Ubon. Here, the house exceeded it too. But like I said, I just had them give me a labor, and then I paid for all the material. They would call me up and say, I need 10 concrete trucks. I need this for steel. I need this for block. I need this, and my uncle was kind of overseeing it all. So I didn't have to worry, am I getting, screwed. I told him if it was just pennies and micro less, or more than like getting from like Taiwazadu, which is an hour away from where I built that, to the local builders, local building owners of their Taiwazadu in the village, buy it from them. PVC, if it's for all the PVC, if it's $100 more to get it from in town, get it in town, because I just a firm believer in supporting locals, whether it was in the United States or here in Thailand. But yeah, you should be able to do it quite cheaply, I would think. Dave, you may have answered this already. I'm planning to have our delivery take us up there. You guys, yes, of course. Yeah. Bring 10 people. Let's have a party. Yeah. Yeah, brother. Anything. Not a problem at all. Hey, brother. How are you? Hello, algorithm. Let's see. Yeah, I dig the pond too. But I like it a lot. I sit out there in the morning and throw it, and I did that little. I'll show that little clip too. I can bring that up for people that didn't see it. It's only a 2-minute clip. When I took uh, the drone up there, in case people don't know too, I bought the Mini 4 Pro something or other. Anyway, it's awesome drone, and I just flight it. Let me all right, can I bring up another one? Video file. Now I gotta find it. That's the trick. There it is. Okay, let's see. It should come up. There's the pond in the morning, and you'll see. Like I said, man, they were 2 inches. These koi that are in there. It's been almost 2 months, and they're six and some 8 inches. Amazing. What is that? Is that the labor rate? That's what I pay 4 and 5, I think, depending on what they know. Even here, but anyway, you can see. But here's a little flyover of the. Probably don't only show a second of it. I showed it the other day. $400 the first of the year. I'm gathering that's what you were saying, Ron. Is that for labor? They're 300 to 400. Is that what? That's what. And like I say, we paid good, decent wages to everybody that worked on this house during the virus. Too, they were happy to just have work. In fact, we got shit about it. Joe did too. How could you build something when everybody else is this and that? I said, man, the electricians, the cement people, all these people that worked on this house are happy as shit that we built. You know, Joe, because Joe was getting he's got a lot more subscribers. Obviously, he was getting a bunch of crap from people saying, how dare you, build during this epidemic, and they were happy. So anyway, there's the trailer. That's Trailer Trash Thailand right there with all that awesome solar on the top of it. And you don't see a stitch on the top of the house, although my wife is bugging me. She said maybe we can solve a little bit of the problem if we put in some solar, but I just don't want to spend any more money, man. I'm done. Thanks, Edward. Appreciate it. I like it. I dig the house, and like I said, it's more, I don't know. I want to say it's Thai style, but it's not really. But I just use the regular block. My uncle said that's what we build here in Thailand. Granted, this one's probably better insulated. I'm sure Joe's is actually, I think he built his a little bit more high quality than I built mine here in Surin. But yeah, you should. I don't know how did you decide on Thailand? Are you, if you don't mind saying, here's my disclaimer. I just love to talk to people, hear about their stories and whatever. I ask a lot of questions, but you're never, ever on this channel obligated to answer, Edwin. You only answer if you want to. But how did you find Thailand? I'm trying to keep people out of here. Although, if you're not familiar with Chuck and Paige on No Time to Be Sad, they're in Malaysia, and I can't wait to talk to Chuck, actually, when he gets back. I'll go to visit sometime. I'm sure I'll meet up with him. He's saying that he thought Malaysia was an option for living over here, so he obviously really liked it. So we'll see. I know Daz was with him, too. And I might see Daz. I might see Daz. I think I'm going to be in Pattaya, John Tiem, before he leaves. In fact, I know I am. 'Cause I know he lives in Malaysia. 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 ' But yeah, so I'm curious. I ask a lot of questions, but don't ever feel any pressure or obligation to answer me. But like I said, it all depends. I think Thailand's awesome. I don't know if you know my whole story about my wife, this one here, passing in 2018. Me coming here and figuring over, and here I am, married, got two houses, uh, two vehicles, a trailer, 4 or 5 scooters, and a wife, and children, and Thai family, and loving every freaking minute of it. So there's the other one right there. That's Bill and Edwin. You can subscribe to them, and Edwin Thomas Senior, is going to be building over here, and I think Royette. So I told him to start watching you guys, and he was wondering if maybe Kenny might know. And I'm imagining, were you talking about just the red brick, the small red brick, Edwin, on how much brick was and stuff. So he's got questions. So I'm sure if you should subscribe. Where am I? There I am. To Paradise and Thailand, and Kenny and Sampit they're putting on it good. They're starting it out. They're showing you everything that they're doing, and you'll good information. They've tried to call this morning, driving now. We'll try again later. Okay, yeah. When I'll be done. I don't have my. I'm doing a bunch of cabinetry work in the bedroom, and it's in the bedroom. So I'll go and grab it after I get done with the live stream. Make sure it's on that phone, and yeah, by all means, no problem. Malaysia is nice for sure. Up in the highlands. It's very... All right. Well, I'm sure Edwin will check out your channel, and he'll probably comment and ask you some questions about what you're doing right now too, Kenny. Yeah, I don't know. I got the impression I watched Chuck's video this morning, and he's saying it's an option. So if he's saying it's an option, that means must be reasonable food, reasonable rent, reasonable everything. Never been there, although I want to go. You're saying hello. Oh, here we go. I always knew about Thailand. I was married to a Filipina. Then I got divorced. And I was looking up Thailand. My doing. Chi Mac has a channel, Zoom, to Thailand. Okay, I've seen that. I haven't. I'll have to check it out. Then I came to Pattaya. So you're going to build here on leased land? Or are you going to get a... my glasses are... Okay, that's more level. Are you going to... I don't know. How are you planning to get the land and own it? There is ways, I guess, if you start a business. It's a big ordeal, is why I'm asking you. It's a big ordeal to buy land here as a foreigner, if you want to try to own it. If you don't want to try to own it, then, or maybe you have a girlfriend here, I don't know. I just go with my gut. I mean, if my wife wants to take everything, she can have it all. She deserves it for everything that she's done for me. I almost died, 4 years ago, here with a tube down my throat, 2 months in intensive care, and another month in a private room, and had to learn to walk again and all sorts of crap. So I don't know if you know my whole story. So I have my gut. I've always went with my gut my whole life. It's just what I do, my life, and that's what I tell people that are coming here, and they're saying, well, yeah, you can get screwed over by anybody anywhere in this world. It's just people. Like I said, I think the way to meet somebody here, the best way that I think is to be, a friend that you met here's wife's friend or something through a friend. I think is the best way. Can you meet great people on some of the dating? Sure, you just got to be a little bit smart, and and take everything, listen to them. But you can definitely find people here too. So yeah, thanks, Jake. Yeah, this is what I originally. Joe basically kind of got me started and said you should do YouTube. I said no, I don't like people to see me and talk. He said, well, just stand behind it and talk a little bit, because my first videos were just for the family, showing hotels that I went to. So anyway, Joe and Gift and Chuck and Paige and James and Fa and everybody that I've met here in Thailand, just stand-up people. Thank you all for everything. I'm gonna have to check. I've seen Zoom to Thailand, so I'm gonna have to check it out. But yeah, and I don't know how old you are or anything either, Edwins. And like I said, don't have to answer me. But the biggest thing about coming here is, being over 50, so you can get a retirement. The best way to own anything here is a condo, I think. But there are ways, and maybe you've already checked into it, to get land. I don't know if they're perfect, but I've heard it's not like easy peasy. Edwin, you can't own the land, but your girlfriend could. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there it is. I didn't see that. No, my girlfriend's father has land, and I'm going to buy it. Okay, so it's going to go in your wife's name or your girlfriend's name. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I want to think that I've got pretty good, I can read people pretty well, and my wife is freaking extraordinary. I pretty much thought my life was done, after 30 some odd years, and this one, when I was 62, I figured, shit. We were going to come here and check it out anyway. I'm going to go to Thailand, came here for 2 weeks, went back home, and it was in November. It was right about now, 5 years ago. And I had got a 1-bedroom house already rented in Kamala in Phuket, and got home and said, no, I'm ready to go. So a week later, I hopped on a plane, 2 suitcases, flew there, stayed there about 8 months, met my wife, moved to Surin, got married about 6-7 months later, and thought that I, didn't really think that I could find some love in Thailand. But she was younger, of course. I was 62, she was 39, I think, 38, 39. I think she's 42 or 43. I don't know. She's a wonderful person, my wife. Well, you have a condo in Pattaya. I'll be 62 in January. Yeah, very cool. So you're going to retire here, I'm imagining. Yeah, I couldn't think of a better place. I'm not one that can say I've been to Malaysia, and I've been to, the Philippines, and I've been to Vietnam, and I don't know. I only know how far my dollar stretches, what I can get here in Thailand, and I'm sold 200%, and I'm set for till I die, and I dig it here, man. And that was the first time I came. I was in Costa Rica for 8 months in 2015, 16, and really liked it there, but stuff was a little bit on the pricey side, and anyway, I don't know. I had a friend there that I kind of met, and he had a friend that came to visit him for 2 weeks that was from Thailand, and we started rapping about Thailand, and I said, I'm going to go check that out someday, and I went. So in the end of 2018, when I came here, I had never been to Thailand before, and I was here for 2 weeks, and a week later, I moved here and been here for 5 years. So I don't know. It's I can't go on and say it's the best place in Southeast Asia, but it definitely suits me obviously, or I wouldn't have built two houses. And I got a brand new Ford truck and the electric hot rod, the Nissan Kicks, and Forza that I'm going to be taking off to go to Ko Chang on Sunday. Um, I'm enjoying myself. So. Yeah, a lot of people say, but I was really surprised to hear from Chuck talking about Malaysia. Saying it's an option. So, um, and if Chuck's saying he's got a pretty good feeling about it, then if he likes it. Probably just a moderator. That's right. Where's that shirt? Um, but yeah, I don't know. And like I said, man, the women, and I'm imagining that it's probably the same. I'm sure the Filipino women are pretty much the same, and Vietnamese. They just have that Southeast Asia deal, and the women, from my little knowledge of women here in Thailand, it's like they hit 40, which I think was just like a perfect, 40, 45 in there for me at 62. I was just ecstatic to even fathom that. And it's like she's had, usually at 40 or so, if they have had children, they're out in the world, 18, 9. My kids, which I consider as soon as I married my wife, they're my blood, is 21 and 18 now. And I think the youngest was 14 or 15 when we met. But usually the kids are out of the picture, and I think they think they want somebody with stability, with somebody coming over here from the States with just Social Security at maybe $2,000 a month is like top notch for them. That's living like a king and queen, and they don't need somebody that's 30 years old and has 20 million American dollars in the bank. That's not what they're looking for. They're looking for what's in here, and they don't think. I don't think they think that their life's over completely, but that they have less of a chance of finding something. And I think they're just great people. Like I said, it's a whole different deal for me coming from all the women that I had been with for the past 60 years in the United States, the Western women. Not saying anything bad about them, it's just that it's a whole different thing. I mean, my wife wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning with a smile on her face, playing with the cat that woke her up, where nine out of 10 women that I was with in the United States would have grabbed that cat by the head and thrown it across the room for waking them up. How are you, husband? Are you awake? You want anything? You need something? You want? It's just amazing. I don't know. I guess you have to have experienced it. They're just, like I said, you give them this much and they give you back 250 times, whether it be love, respect, everything comes back. It's awesome. Yeah. Just have a good time. I'm looking forward to it. My girl's 50, perfect, I think. Between 40 and 50, I think it's awesome. And you find the right one, man, I think it's, I don't know. I wish I could talk badly about Thailand so people wouldn't come, because I've been here during the epidemic or pandemic, whatever it was. And boy, I could go somewhere and a 5-star hotel cost, 1,000 baht, and breakfast was free, and the beaches were empty. And I'm not big for crowds and stuff, just not my cup of tea. But I wish I could talk badly and say, please don't come. Awful, awful place. People are horrible. I just can't do it. I gotta try to talk people into coming, especially, like I said, somebody that's lost their life, whether it be a divorce or a death or whatever, 30 years or so. I mean, it's devastating either way, I'm sure. Mine was the most devastating thing I'd ever been through in my entire life, and I've been through a lot of shit. But your life isn't over. I thought it was over. I didn't come here to off myself or just to. I Was I worried about driving the scooter wide open and having a good time? No, I did what I wanted to. But I didn't think that it was possible to find somebody that would love me and that I would love and have the life that I have now. I'm just in awe. And that versus laying on a couch at 60 years old or whatever in the United States waiting to die, there is a life to be had in Southeast Asia. So hopefully people will watch just for that reason, to come here, try it out, come for 3 months, 6 months. All you need is Social Security. If you didn't plan good in your life and, which I didn't, I just got lucky, had some property and stuff like that. Got lucky with that. Busted my ass, worked pretty much my whole life. But you only need that. If you got 2,000 coming from Social Security, you can live on that. And a lot of people that I know are retiring earlier and knowing that they need this much money to live from when they're trying to retire at 50 to 62, when they can start collecting their Social Security and then live off of their Social Security. It is possible. I would like 25, $3,000 would be, $3,000 what usually I bring in, 3 to 35. But I've got a house payment here, 2 car payments. Granted, they aren't a lot because we put a lot down on the vehicles. All the bills and my electricity here now, I put in solar, but it was 12,000 baht. Some people aren't even paying 12,000 baht for their rent in Pattaya, so now that's down, 4,000 or 5,000, and we haven't even got to the good time when all that sun's going to be out there. But yeah, it's feasible to live on 2,000. My videos aren't that great. I never claimed to be a great vlogger, but I think I broke it down pretty well, that you could do it here. To do it for 15 or 1,200, is it feasible? Yeah. Would it be the way that I would want to live? Not really. But where are you going to live in the United States for $1,500 US? Where? It's going to cost you 12 or 1,500 for a bachelor apartment. Now you got $0. So is it not be able to live there, or live here meagerly, have a good life, eat Thai food? It is feasible. 2,500 is the magic number for me for one person. And again, are you going to chase 20-year-old women? It's going to cost you more. You're going to go to the bars, or you're a drinker, and all that stuff. It's going to cost you more. You can double that, 6,000, 8,000 US. But that's not me. And I don't think it's most people that are coming here to retire. Do they want to maybe find a woman? Sure. Do they want to chase after 20-year-olds? I don't think so. I mean, God bless you. If you want to, and that's what you want to do, go for it. But it isn't me. Nice gal out of Isan, have a great life, travel, and then again, for all the people out there that I'm not giving them any money, I'm not doing shit. You got to understand the Thai deal, man. My wife takes care of her mother, her father. If her grandmother and grandfather were alive, she'd be taking care of them. So if you want to take them to travel with you, and they're right now giving mom and dad 10,000 baht a month, you're obligated, as far as I'm concerned, to give them 10,000 baht, and then they can travel with you and do whatever you want. Just don't be hard-headed that I'm not paying for anything. It's not really paying for anything. They're working to do what they were brought up in life to do, was to take care of their elderly parents and grandparents. That's what my wife was brought up to do. And that's what her kids will do. Granted, they won't have to do it with us, luckily, but that's the way it works here in Thailand. So don't think that there's somebody's trying to rob you because they want you to give their parents a certain amount of money. If you want them to travel with you and be able to not work, it's just part of the culture. Okay, let me get over here on all the stuff that I'm rambling again. Let's see. Brock's saying we pay about $3,000 a month for power, but I'm not running a water treatment plant. Yeah, there's there's some right on. I'm looking forward. Yeah, it's awesome here, man. I don't feel bad at all telling somebody that this is the place to be. I'm a firm believer. Edwin, 1,500 social, yeah, benefits. It's like a magic number, 3,500. That's like, and that, like I said, I pay, a mortgage on this house, and that kind of stuff to where, part of the money is eaten up, but there's still plenty of money to travel and, everything. Because there's a lot of stuff if you want a good car and you have it there. I mean, to get good insurance, you got to pay, 10, 12,000 baht a year, for like full coverage, thing. And so there's certain things, and you got to have medical. I don't know if anybody's hit you up on make sure you got medical. It cost me 1,000,000 baht because I was hemming and hawing around when I got sick. I had pneumonia. It wasn't COVID, but I was, should I go with this one, Pacific Care, whatever they were, and then all of a sudden I woke up with a tube in my mouth, million baht. So definitely make sure that when you come here you have some insurance, health insurance. But I think you're right on the number, Edwin. Good to see. I'm not in that game for a long time. I grew up things. At our age, chasing 20-year-old woman is lost. Yeah, I can't run it. I can't do it either, Brock. But like I said, it isn't me. I mean, I had on motorcycles running around Southern California. I mean, I had a good life growing up. The women were in abundance. It wasn't. There was never any shortage. So I don't need any of that. Yeah, they take care of them. Yeah, for sure. When you get the right ones, it tenfold too. It's not like it's tit for tat. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's amazing. It's hard to explain to somebody what the women are like. This is the way that I tell my friends. The difference between Western women and Southeast Asia women, or at least Thailand. My wife, I could wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and go, will you run down to the 7-Eleven and get me some vanilla ice cream? Okay. Boom. She's gone. She comes back. Here's the kicker. When she walks in the door, I go, God, I'm really sorry, but I changed my mind. I'd really like vanilla or maybe strawberry. Okay. Back. Never. Oh, never. That's the way I explain the difference between the women here. Not necessarily. Could I wake my wife up at 2 o'clock in the morning and ask her to go get me something? Sure. Would she do it? Sure. Would I ask her? Probably not. But it does. It's amazing. In fact, I got a really good friend up in Northern California, and his wife, and I'm real close with both of them. And we were talking. I was talking. She said, "Please, don't tell my husband that. I don't want him to know that." But not like I said, not saying that there aren't good women all over, but they're amazing here. I go to the bar maybe 2 times a month here in Cincinnati. I drink a couple of beers. Yeah, you're fine. You're in good shape. I'm not a drinker. I'm lucky enough that I'm not. How do I put this? 15, 20 years ago, I was not a good person, and I figured out too that I was really an asshole when I would get intoxicated. I was lucky enough, thank God, that I can drink a margarita because I love Mexican food, and if I couldn't have a margarita and a virgin one just ain't gonna cut it, or 2. As soon as I feel a little tipsy, I have the ability to just drink Coke. I don't need to take it any further because I know that if I take it any further, the asshole is going to come out and it's not going to be good for anybody. But so I don't drink that much. But when somebody comes to visit or I meet up with people, I can drink a beer or 2, luckily. I know a lot of friends of mine are alcoholics. Sadly enough, most of them are dead. I want to say out of my 10 decent friends that I known, 9 of them were alcoholics, and they died at 48, 50, 55, 60. I mean, they died way young. So it's a good thing. So it's been 20 years. I consider myself a decent person now, where I could tell you honestly, people wouldn't even want to talk to me 20 years ago. But yeah, I love it here. Let's see. You have a car and a motorbike already, so you're set. So you've been here way more. You probably know more about Thailand than I do, Edwin. But if I can help you on finding out something, or if you have any kind of questions, by all means, either hit me up on I try to do the live streams every couple of days, but hit me up on a live stream or send me an email or whatever and ask me, how much did you pay for that refrigerator, and did you get this, and how much did you pay for the tile? I'll try to. I got books here full of, especially on the last one, I wrote everything down. So I'll try to help you as much as I can. I think so. That's my magic number. Let's see, Jake. And I liked thanks for your service, by the way. Jake's a good one. I liked all the pictures that I see on, I was smiling with you and your wife, and happy birthday that I missed. The pictures that you put on Facebook were just freaking awesome. You had a lot of fun, didn't you, Jake? 20 years old, don't know the first sign of stress. Yeah, no shit. It isn't what I'm looking for. That's for sure. If I wake up at 2 a.m. and ask my wife to go 7 fries, she said, "You're crazy." Yeah, but she's Australian. She's Australian, Brock. How long have you guys lived in Australia together? And I'm using that as a for instance, and I'm talking about they would. She's Americanized or Australianized, I guess it would be. Donald says, my wife often gets me an extra pillow for me while I'm sleeping. I often wake up screaming for breath. That's good. Yeah, you know what? Like I said, the main thing that you can tell, that this is my analogy on, does this Thai woman love me? Okay? If she calls you up or texts you during the day and she doesn't ask you, are you hungry? Did you eat? Or anything like that, she doesn't give a shit about you. My wife asks me every time she talks to me, did you eat? Did you? Then you know for sure. So if she's asking you all the time, have you eaten? That's a good sign, at least from my limited knowledge. Hey Jam, how you doing? Hope you're well. Jim, if you're around, hope you're well. If you guys aren't subscribed, let's see. Oh, see, I got the right hand. I got the cameras reversed. Be a good one for you to join. A huge marshmallow. Let's see. Yeah, I do too, and it's been 5 years, and I've went once. Have you seen the one video on my channel? We went sail fishing out of Phuket. It was freaking awesome. If you get a chance to watch that video, I would watch that video, especially if you like fishing. I love it, but I'm talking about or thinking about getting a little aluminum boat. The one I'm looking at, it's like a 12-footer with a little 2 horsepower with the tank on it deal, because I want to be able to put it up on my truck and still be able to pull my trailer some of the times, but I want it on trailer. So I'm kind of looking for one because they're not absorbently expensive. But I love to fish myself also. But if you want to check it out, it's a good, probably one of the better videos that I've done. Yeah, you have, Jake. From what I've seen, you got a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous wife. Yeah, it looks like the smile on your face in a lot of those pictures. You were and did have a blessed time. That's good to hear. Get enough to eat. Yeah, she still loves you. Isn't that amazing? Uh, I'm done similarly on giant spaghetti with the PJ cord missing. Uh, saying hi. Yeah, there's Craig. Morning. Hope you're well. I watched your video and the I was amazed for you to say, yeah, this probably isn't something that I should be doing when you were and I missed it. But I had to stop watching. I only watched it up into the time where you were getting ready to cut and you were just about getting ready to cut something and I had to go and do a bunch of stuff. But prior to that you said maybe this ain't such a great idea as you put on your garb to keep from getting tore up. Oh, that's my guy asking me if I want to order my filter, which I should order. I guess I probably will. From the type. If you guys aren't subscribed, do yourself a favor. How can I do that? Right there. With my other hand. So it's hard for me to do. I'm your dad's age. He's in my material. Okay, I'm caught up. All right. I will. You're coming soon, though, right? When are you coming? There you go. There, Jake put up the link if you want to check that out. It was a good one and great people. I tried to put up another. I tried to get another fishing trip going together. It was going to cost about $100 each. If you see the boat, you'll see what I mean. I think it's cheap. Five or six of us was going to be able to fish. We could have bring a significant other or have 10, 12 people on there. Aaron on here. Let me see. This is Aaron. You could tell because it says Thailand 20.4.7. That's definitely reads Aaron to me. It's his family. And Aaron was nice enough to put everything together when we went. It was just me and Tim and Aaron, but great people. You never have a better experience. So, if you want to put something together, get the information off of there and hire them. And hopefully next year I'm going to try to schedule 2 fishing trips. But it was freaking phenomenal. You have to keep watching that one. You missed all the good parts. Did I? All right, I'll make sure I get it after I get done here. Aaron's. I think Craig's planning on it, unless something. He'll be there December. That's my birthday, man. Where are you taking me? December 22nd, 1956. Good day. Good day. Looking forward to meeting you when you do come. We'll meet up somewhere. Hopefully be back the end of January, staying until April. I'd like to meet up with you too, Della. Finally parked. Yeah, I'm still live streaming. It's an hour and 20 minutes again. But this time doesn't seem like we spent any. When things are rolling, it goes a lot quicker for me. But like I said, if you want to check that out for sure, and you'll get some good information off of their channel, Edwin. And that's this one. Where are you? Right there that I have up now. Subscribe. You'll be happy you did. Looking forward. He wants to meet me before the housewarming because he goes, maybe if I meet you, I don't want to go, which is a good that could be. But we tried to. I know that he's probably calling, maybe trying. I'm not going to Ubon this weekend, but I'll talk to you. I'll make sure I have my phone after the live stream's done, because I'm leaving for Koh Chang on the Forza Sunday morning. So if we go up on Saturday, I won't be able to go this weekend. So I know we keep running out of weekends, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, that's true. His family is, and Aaron's a good man, but his family are awesome people. I knew we'd get along. Yeah, I think so too. I think most everybody on this channel are kind of on the same wavelength, I think. Uh, Thanks, Aaron. Um, yeah, I did. I was talking to Mitch this morning. Oh, it is sold? Oh, no. Did he sell it or no? I only watched, I didn't get to watch all of his video either. I didn't get to watch anybody's. No, I watched Chuck's whole video this morning. Uh, but I wonder, 11 days. And I'll put that up there so everybody knows, Brock. Did he sell it? Is that why you said sold? Or are you saying sold to something else, Greg? But I told Mitch to call him up. Mitch has been looking for a Forza, and that one's a good one. Trying to see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. If I missed something, let me know. Oh, it must have been something with you. So, what did Jam ask? Last week was my solo trip. So that was saying solo or sold? Okay. I didn't see Moonwa here. Paul, you here? Are you where is he? Are you here? Are you gonna come to the housewarming? I didn't see him here. Maybe you gotta. Jake puts up links sometimes, even when no one's here. But I don't see him. But that don't mean anything. Ah, really? Okay. Maybe he did because I didn't see the very end. I saw him talking about it in the driveway, and then I had to go do some crap. Um, like I said, you ought to see the cabinets. I should do a whole video on the cabinetry that this guy's doing and what he's doing in my kitchen and what he's doing upstairs and what's going to be the inside Buddha area. I don't know. I've never had an inside Buddha area, so we got an outside and yeah, but I think he bought the scrambler way before. Well, because I think he just sold the Forza, but he's had that scrambler for a while. Great condition. Yeah, 4,000. Not even. Yeah, exactly. I think the most that he went was when we went on that bike ride was probably the longest he did. But he said he's a motorcycle guy and he likes it. I'm just the opposite. I've been shifting shit for 100 years. I like that twist and go. I'm not embarrassed to say so. Would I like to jump on a Harley and ride? Yeah. Will I someday? I might, but as of right now, probably not. I am looking at the Rebel, the 500 Rebel. The Scrambler looked okay. As Joe had said, he got used to it. I don't particularly like the high pipes up coming, the upsweep. Honda did that back in 69 and 70 on the 350 two-cylinder. But that's probably why they did it again, and that's probably why they called it a Scrambler. But the Rebel, I could buy an 18 or 19 for $130, maybe $140. And I know the Scramblers new. I think they only came out this year, so I think they're above 200, 220, 230. And I just don't want to. I'm having a hard time convincing myself to spend the 130 or 40 to get a Rebel. But I like the Rebel too, so we'll have to see. You did in flight school. Joe's thinking of selling the Scrambler to upgrade to the Rebel. Is he really? I didn't hear him say that. He must have said that. I missed it. They look very similar. I think they could be made to be a dual purpose thing. I just don't think I'm going to use the Himalaya. It's a little bit too much on the dual purpose side. I'm just not going to put myself in any bad positions, on a side of a cliff or something. I'm too old to go down. So I know that when he took, didn't he take Brock? You might remember. Um, he went on a off road on road bike trip with three other guys or something, and I thought he was on a Rebel that he borrowed or something back then. This is maybe 2-3 months ago or something. I think that's what got him to want to buy, and then that Scrambler came up, and the guy only had it. If somebody knew it still had a red plate on it or something, it was only a week old or something. So. See, the Scrambler has high pipes and a semi-off-road bike. Pipe underwater. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. Most of the the one that I saw that it's plenty. It's fine. I'm not going to be doing anything like that. Like I said, I'd like to ride one, which makes it a little tough. Like I was looking at the Meteor, that actually Maui has one. They make a 650 Meteor now, but again, above and beyond the price range. The 350 or whatever the one that Maui has can be bought reasonably too, as a second hand. I don't think I'm going to buy another new one. Something like that. Like if I was looking for something, Joe's would be ideal. I paid 180 for mine, and then I put, like his, I got 200 in mine with the top bag and side bags and front and rear camera and all that crap. But it makes more sense if you've got the cash to buy it. I think it's better, unless you really got to have that, that service thing and warranty and all that. But most of the ones, his might even still be under warranty. I don't know. Although don't quote me on that. I have no idea. Hey, there's Bobby. Hey, Bobby, how are you? I think Maui's floating into town. How far is it from where he spent the night last night to Thurin, Bobby? Do you know? He said he was leaving at 9. And it is, let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find something. Edwin, are you still here? Let me see. This is Tim, T&W in Udon. He just built a house in Udon. This is the other one that I was talking about. Paradise and Thailand, and Tim, T&W in Udon. And he did a great job of documenting it, and he just put out a video recently with the costs of everything. So definitely, if you're still here, definitely hit him up. The blessing is the 9th. Yes, correct. I don't know. I can't pronounce the name of the place, but I don't think it's far from here. And I think he said he was leaving at 9. He was going to have coffee with somebody and then head out. I got to go get the Forza oil changed. I got to do that today too. I want to get done with it. I did, just so you guys know. Remember I told you guys I did the 90-day check-in, right? Well, of course, you know me. The 16th, it's up. What are we at today? We're at the 15th. Okay? So I was going to go Friday. And yesterday, I'm just sitting around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I go, I'm just going to go on the website again. Maybe I'll just apply for it. If it doesn't come in by Friday, then I'll just go in Friday morning and get it because I'm going to be leaving on the 19th. I don't want any problems. So I did it, and damn, if an hour and a half later, boom, my email goes off, been approved, printed it out. It's in my thing. Under 2 hours to approve the 90-day check-in online. It's amazing. So if anybody wants to do it, you should at least do it so you've got it. And what I did was I just saved all the information up into a file, and then I looked at it when I went, because that's got the date when I got here and when my passport, and has all the information on there. So I can just put a new one in. It automatically puts the date that you're applying for it. It's simple as far as answering write in your name, your full name, and your passport number, and the where where you're living, the address. That's it. Click, and it's off, and you can check on it right on that same website that they have up. It's awesome. I think I want to go with a trailer and a bike setup for long trips. Drive there, start biking, the local hills, etc. Yeah, I've got to put on the back of the trailer. I want to put that bike rack. I still do. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I want the CT 125 on the back of that. Either that, or I'm going to buy a monkey or something, and use that. That might be a little bit more fun for people watching Trailer Trash Thailand to see this 280-pound guy cruising around on that little Honda monkey. Dave, how much is the car wash? I think it's 200 baht. 200 baht, 180, something like that. And I think the last place, or the place that my wife was talking about, was 300 or something. It was more reasonable. When my wife goes there, I know it's a good deal if she's going there. But yeah, because I asked her the one when we went over here by the Big C, that wash that they have in there. I think they charged me 300 for my Forza. He charged me 150, I think, for my Forza. I can't remember, but I think it was 200 baht. Oh, really? Ah, very cool. That's what you were calling about? Yeah, you bet. Let's. He wants to meet me desperately. So you can go. I'm not going to no freaking anywhere that guy's at. Yeah, cool. All right, I'll talk to you on the phone. If you have already called, then I'll know that the number's on there, and I'll change it from your number to say Kenny, and then I'll call you back. Something. Very cool. I have to renew my first driver's license. I just checked it. Mine is the middle of next year. I got to do mine. And who just did it? I think it was Mike and Nicole. And they just did their. And then there's that. This is, you got 2 years. I think the first one's 2 years. The second one's 5 years, right, Craig? I think. I was expecting that Jake, even a 90-day exemption, would happen on the first and 5 years after I arrived. Yeah, I wish it, like Chuck went to Malaysia, and Brock probably saw this. Brock watches them like I do. Got a 90-day. In Costa Rica, I met people there because Chuck was talking about getting them, and they said they only give them to you twice and blah, 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 but they don't really follow that. In Costa Rica, I met people that have been there for 7 years doing border runs every 3 months. You get 90 days on arrival. I don't know if you still do. Back in 16, you got 90 days on arrival in Costa Rica, and that's the way it should be here. I don't understand why they don't do it. Doesn't make any sense. Hey Jack, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Let me know. No, sorry, Bobby. No, they don't want to meet you. They've told me and given me, said anybody but Bobby and Jai. We don't want nothing to do with them. I'm kidding, of course. Yeah, I will, Bobby, for sure. A bad guy. I'm headed out to pick up my truck at the car wash. 200 baht. It's extra muddy this time, so maybe 250. Mine's muddy too. I got to get it from Ubon. I got to get over there too. But the place that I go to, I think you could almost, Bobby. I think you can almost throw a rock and hit that gas station, right? It's very close. Like I told you, Andrew, it's past that elephant place that we all went to eat, right on the left-hand side, not a block up from that elephant restaurant. All right, I'll talk to you later. I'm sure that we're probably going to go. Are we going to go to lunch tomorrow? Is Maui going to? Does Maui want to go, or do you guys want to go to lunch? I want to go to that place again. Maybe not for a hamburger, but I want to try out something else they have. So let me know if you guys want to do that. Maybe Kenny and maybe Kenny and San Pedro want to go. You guys want to go to lunch tomorrow? At that place where I think Bobby did that JJ Fantasy burgers, American style stuff, which you might want because you're kind of trapped out in the middle of nowhere too. Closest thing that I have to anything like that is KFC. I got to drive to Buriram to get a McDonald's hamburger. Coming to your live stream always motivated. I hope so, Jack. That's the goal. Yeah, it's close. I know it's close. Yeah, that's true. Maybe he wants to go too. He's in Buriram now. We get a bunch of people go over there for lunch. I don't know if Andrew's still there, but I'm sure Andrew will go. Bobby, you want to go? You want to try to put a lunch together for tomorrow? Let me know. Sarin gang. Yeah, there is a Sarin gang. Thought I heard that. Hey, Joe. How you doing, brother? Hope you're well. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, Jack, I wish I could say bad things about Thailand, but just hard to do, man. It's are people going to come here and not like it? Maybe a 0.5%, so 99.999. I can't see it. Like I said, the people that I think are going to enjoy it the most are people like Jake that are coming from Florida, that are used to it 95 degrees and 85% humidity. I kind of got used to it when it's almost like I said, Costa Rica's here over by the equator and Thailand's on the other side of the world, almost the exact distance from the equator. They're both 12 and 12. They both have a rainy season. They're both 95 and 85% humidity. They're almost exactly the same climate. That's the first place that I saw where they put ice in their beer. So it's almost identical, just on the other side of the world. And like I said, it's a little just more pricey there. The rent wasn't bad. I got a 2-bedroom condo for the last month that I was there. Walking distance to the beach for $550, which I thought was reasonable. The food and everything else, if you're going to eat Cocoa Pebbles and Americanized stuff, you're going to pay out the yin yang just like you would pretty much here in Thailand. If you eat local food, you can, do a little bit better. The only good thing way back when, 20 years ago, was a place to be in Costa Rica. But you can own land there. You can own houses, whatever you want. That's one good thing. But I don't know. Thailand's for me, man. It's where I'm going to be. Yeah, I think that's what he said. 2 days, I think. Yeah, there you go. You checked it out? Good job. Yeah, you'll like it. You'll like the content. Tim documented it really well, and he did a good deal on the. He did a good job on the breakdown, price wise too. Yeah, maybe we'll try to meet up tomorrow. You have a Honda. What is it? A Honda what? What is that? LEAD. I've got a Scoopy, which I really like for my local around town. I just bought maybe 6 months ago the new gray 125, the CT, the copy of the old Trail 90, Trail 110. The only thing that's a bummer on that, they didn't put a 2-speed high-low transmission on them. Probably, but it's a good bike. I like it. And I decked it all out with gas tanks and all sorts of shit. And I don't ride it much, but I'm hoping to put it on the back of the trailer and go. And then I have a Wave, which we just gave to the aunt in Ubon. My wife has a Scoopy. And I have a Himalaya and a Forza. Yeah, too much. Full detail in and out with wax 250. That sounds like a good price, too. Is that local in Village? Yeah, cool. Yeah, so we'll try to do that. I don't know if Bobby, you still here? we'll put it together. If not, we'll go over there or whatever. We'll meet up. I'll put it. What's tomorrow anyway? What's today? Today Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thursday. Okay. Said it's hotter here than in Texas. Yeah, if you're coming from a place like that, with the high humidity, I think is the biggest drawback, I guess, that I faced when I came here. And it took me a while to get used to it. I'm per se used to it, but I dig it. I dig it here. Haven't had enough scotch to start singing. Not yet. Yeah, Joe, I tore my Achilles heel on, and I'm in. Oh man, what are you doing? You're old, like me. Don't do stupid stuff. I saw his and your video on. I thought it was the AA Fantasy. That's it. The hamburger was great, but they got all sorts of other stuff that I want to check out, from pizza to, and who knows, maybe I'll end up with another hamburger. I don't get hamburgers that often, but it was really. Some of you will know that Thai TV station has recognized Chip Video. Yeah, I gave him a shout out earlier, Brock. I was trying to bring it up and I couldn't. I saved the picture, but it won't let me bring it up into the thing. It has to be a different format or something. So I didn't do my deal because I said, look they're finally recognizing one of my fake friends. So that is awesome. But yes, for sure. If you guys hadn't seen that, it's all over Facebook. But I don't know if you're subscribed to Chuck or whatever, but wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Great people. Let's see. Do that, it hurts. Who said that? Aaron. Yeah. Like I said, man, I've even riding the bikes, and I've pretty much a stupid thing to do, but I'm gonna say the 5 years that I've been in Thailand, I've only put shoes on maybe 5 times in 5 years, and I want to say probably less than that. I've been barefoot or thongs for ever since I've been here. Even actually since I've been retired. Even when I was up in snow in my place up by that lake, I still go outside in my thong because we had great summers there. We get up on close to 100, maybe a little bit more. But then you get over on the lake. We had a pontoon boat, jet skis, wave runners, or whatever you want to call them. I had a tracker, a little fishing boat that I would troll. We had kokanee, which is landlocked salmon in Bass Lake, and they stocked boat trout. So it was always fishing, good fishing year round. Yeah, me too. Me too, for sure. I did like Costa Rica though, but I prefer Thailand too. Yeah, the humidity. Yeah, you guys aren't getting it there. Um, it sucks. Oh, thank God it's my left foot. Man, there's a 155. Did anybody get the thing? Did Joe sell his Forza? Do we know that for sure? I think that's what Craig said. I want notice. What did I miss? I missed something. I'm behind again. You guys are cracking faster than me. So Swamp, Florida, it's pretty hot and humid. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think the people in Florida would have a better time of acclimating to here. And Jack says, speedy recovery. Fake friends. You like that, Jake? It's on Facebook. Yeah, I know, but I don't. I would imagine you have to be on his Facebook page. Yeah. Did I say thong again? That's what we called them back in the day. That was before that there was a thong, a woman's thong. Getting poppy and crackly. Let me see how much. How's that? Any better? No. We'll call, yeah, flip flops. That'll work. All right, I'll start calling them flip flops. I have to agree with you, Jake. It's not a pretty picture to imagine me in a thong. That's for sure. Yeah, with no shirts. I did that, but I made that private, that one. What I did was I went on Stream Labs, which looks kind of cool, but man, I'll tell you what, I can navigate this just barely enough to where I feel confident. I can have other people on, which I think you can do there. I know how to bring up, stuff of like this with the tuk tuk. I know how to do all that stuff. And I'm looking forward to this. In fact, probably when I get done here, I'm going to have to, I'll probably have to get a hold of the wife so that I can transfer her the money, and then she can transfer the money to this guy, and we can get it sent to on. And like I said, it's out. If Tim's still here, it's out in your neck of the woods. It's coming from Udon. This guy rebuilds them and does stuff. New motor, in case you just got here. But I'll let you. I'll actually undo the volume on this one. I'll let you hear.
สตาร์ทมือถังน้ำมันก็มีไฟโชว์สตาร์ทมือครับสตาร์ทมือ
Somebody that speaks Thai will.
บางทีก็ต้องกำคัดนะครับกำคัดสตาร์ท
Throttle too loose, but we'll fix that.
กำคัดเสร็จแล้วก็ค่อยสตาร์ทก็ได้แต่อันนี้เมื่อกี้ผมไม่ได้กำบางทีก็กำบางทีก็ไม่กำครับผม
I think it's going to be perfect. So this is going to be the mode of transportation for my wife and the aunts and uncles, so I don't have to get up and put them all in my truck and take them into town, which is about a 5-minute drive. So it'll be perfect. She can load up. My wife can learn how to drive it to 6-speed. It has reverse. It has a drive shaft in it. So no chain, which I didn't like the 125s with the chain. Anyway, it was just about 8,000 more. For a real clean one, about 30,000 baht. This one here was 38, I believe. So about 8,000 more for to have that option. But it's just a lot easier if my wife gets it into town and needs to back up. She's got the ability to do it. And I think it's a 6-speed, 155cc motor. So and you can see it's clean. Be fine. Hey Ted, how you doing? Showing the tuk-tuk that I'm buying to bring to Ubon as so my wife can shuffle everybody around, and I don't have to put them in my truck and drive them back and forth from the village to town, which is 5 minutes, 6 minutes away to the market anyway. But it's clean. The guy does it. He goes through them all. New wheel bearings, new U-joints. If this one has a new motor, the person, whoever he got it from, had just put a new motor in it. He's going to replace the seat. Has a little rip in it. He's going to replace that. It's got a stainless steel roof. It'll be cool. It'll be good for the party too. To take people if they drank too much back and forth to the hotel. So. Is that around 1,000? What would it be? 3? So yeah, around $1,000. Because I paid 37 for the drone, and I think I figured that out, and it was $1,050. So yeah, I mean for $1,000, I mean I don't know. Sounded good to me. For me, I didn't want like I said, the chain drive. I think is an accident waiting to happen. That big long chain going back there. And I like the idea of having a rear end, and I like the idea of having a reverse, and I like the up style Honda 155cc motor. So we'll see. I have to remember to call my shoes flip flops. Yeah, I know. You call them thongs too? I mean, that's what and thongs to me were the cheap ass 10-cent. Real flat with the rubber, round deal through the toe. That was a pair of thongs back in the day. But I'll call them flip-flops too. All right, is Jack leaving? Jack, take it easy. Thanks for joining. I'm going back to work. Have a good day. I'm going to Bangkok tomorrow for a work trip. Cool. Very cool. And thanks for stopping by, Ted. I really appreciate it. If you guys aren't subscribed, do yourself a favor. I switched my camera to mirror, so now it's on the. I'm used to going like this, but it doesn't work anymore. But thanks for coming by. If you guys aren't fishing, hunting, good, wholesome family, good guy. Ted's a good guy. Check it out. Yeah, I probably should. I probably will. My wife's ecstatic about it. She's more ecstatic about the renovations. This you got to see this giant closet stuff that we're putting in the bedroom. They're doing right now. They worked all day yesterday from 9 o'clock in the morning till 8:30 at night last night. It's a brother, a cousin, that's doing it. He's the same one. If you've seen my kitchen in Surin here, he did that. That's all custom cabinets from scratch. There's no concrete poured. That's all custom made cabinet with closed doors and all that. He's doing the one there, redoing a little bit in the kitchen that I wanted changed, and Buddha place upstairs. And I think that's it. So I'll take a little video of it. It's pretty cool. It's impressive. So two version of the pic on the group chat. Is there? Hammock in front, floss in the back. You guys are crazy. A tripod. They used to call me Rabbit because I would jump from hole to hole. Oh, you guys are getting bad. Yeah, banana hammock. Yeah, you'll never see me in anything like that. That ain't gonna happen. Who was it? Was it Aaron? Is it still popping, or does it sound better now? I know they're amazing, aren't they? I'd take mine over to by Bobby's, and it's amazing. It looks brand new, and the Forza, and I took the CT, and my wife takes her car over there at least once or twice a week. So we're heading to the store. Need everything. Also, living spaces, furniture, car wash. Are you available for lunch tomorrow, Bobby? Andrew, are you available for lunch tomorrow? Kenny and Sampit are coming in to town, and I think who else was coming in? Anyway, we're trying to get a lunch together for tomorrow. So Bobby, give me lunch tomorrow. Andrew, Dave, Kenny, and we'll see if. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, sounds good to me. And then I think somebody else. Who was in Buriram? My mind's gone. Anyway, there's somebody else too. So cool. Hey man, anyone do you really have a original resident address? Immigration Bureau valid for 1 year with present resident address. Anyone know? Do you really have to have? No, I don't think so. All my wife did. Well, when I filled out did the one online for the 90-day, all it does is ask for her name, her phone number, the address of the house, and that's it. Where I'm staying. That was it. So I don't. Not that I know. I'm supposed to be going on the book, but I'm not on the book yet. We haven't got over to immigration. We're supposed to have been doing it all this year. Just haven't gotten around to it. Mainly my fault. I procrastinate, in case you guys haven't noticed that. All right, cool. Some popping and cracking, huh? Let me check the connections in the back. Let me try that down there. Any better? Let me know. Okay. Jimmy Buffett blew up. Yeah, he did. That was too bad, man. He had a lot more music, I think, left in him. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm thinking the same time. Obviously, I don't open until noon. So noon, I'm pretty much jonesing to eat. So I'm going to say noontime. And God, I wish I could remember who else was there. Whoever it was is going to get in contact with me. God, my mind's gone. But anyway, there should be a bunch of it. Like, I think I'm sure Maui will come. Bo might want to come, but he's got a friend and his friend's wife on another Forza, I think. They probably want to come. It could be a bunch of us there tomorrow. It'll be interesting. Yeah, that's it, Pierre. Sorry, Pierre, if you're watching this. There he corrected. Thanks, Bobby. Impromptu lunch. Yeah, it should be. There's gonna be a lot. Maybe well, Maui stays in close contact with Bo also, so maybe ask Bo and her husband if they want to go. Mm-mm-mm. You just sent me a picture. I can imagine. Is it a picture or is it some obscure picture, Joe? I made a Costco run today. God, I do miss that. I do miss that. They carry bison. Wow. I have to ask. I'll have. Okay, cool. Good enough. Cool. And I'm thinking 12 o'clock would be the time. I would imagine. We'll have to ask. Kenny, you still here? Does 12 work for you? If not, I'll talk to you on the phone soon. Was for the driver's license renewal. I don't know. All I had to do was go to immigration, get the same form that proves your residency for buying a car, buying a bike, getting your driver's license, getting all those the same form. All I did was go in there and got that and gave that to him to get my license. So I don't know. It could be different all over, but as far as I know, and they're not supposed to even charge you for it. But some places will charge you 500 baht. Some places will charge you 100 baht. It's only hearsay, but it's supposed to be free. That's to verify your residency, and that could be, anything from like my wife's a copy of the book. I don't know, but it should be easy, Craig. 12 it is. Okay, cool. I'm out. All right, Bobby. Thanks. Maui and Pierre, Andrew, Bobby, Bo. Yeah, it should be. Could be a lot of people. That'll be fun. Of course, I'm hungry now. I'm wondering how come. What time is it? No, it's only 10:30. My mother-in-law will probably bring me something to eat. It's been 2 hours again. And we got 21 people here. I'm gonna keep going for a while. Fun fact: second largest bison herd in the U.S. is on the prairie plains of Gainesville, Florida. Really? Didn't know that. Thank you, Jake. I'm saying bye to Bobby. So, yeah. So, not going to go to Wuhan this weekend. Going to go to Ko Chang for 3 days, Pattaya for Thanksgiving, and then back here. And then it'll probably be every weekend up until the 9th. We'll be in Ubon, hoping to get everything done. I should check my cameras because they're supposed to be still getting popping and cracking. Does anybody else hear it? It is. Let me. How about if I turn it down a little bit? Does that make it worse or better? I've got it cranked down quite a bit, actually. Let me split the difference there. How about there? Is that better? That better, Aaron? Let me know. That's weird. I hate it because the microphone. I like this microphone. Hate to have to put the other one on there. Intermittent. Wonder if that's on a connection to my computer. I got so many wires here. I got to do a little bit better wire management. Oh, what was I going to? T&W, mine. Here, what does Tim say? My Thai driver's license expires 1/7/24. Let me know. Oh, okay. I thought you knew something, Tim. Is Mitch taken up? I didn't see that. I missed that too. Oh well. I missed it, but take it easy, Mitch. Stuck, Jake, neighbor. When are you coming, Jake? I mean, Stuck? I said Jake. 3 ranches. I think you're coming. What did you say? January? Something like that. So many people. Morning, Stuck. Good to see you. Speak on it. Anybody here cracking or anything in the audio? Please help me out and tell me so. Ron should be able to. I had a bison burger, Sturgis. Yeah, good food, right? I hear too. Huh? Let me see. Because I don't hear anything in my ear either, and that's coming directly out of the. I'm hitched directly into the back of the mic, so maybe it's something in my computer or something. I don't know. It doesn't take much, Brock. Do you have a international? It cost me $25 to get an international at AAA in the United States, and it was easy if you had that. And if you have a motorcycle endorsement on your, you don't have to have that, Brock. It makes life a little bit easier. But if you have a motorcycle endorsement, you don't have to go through half the crap that you would have to get. Because obviously you got two, one for a car and one for a scooter. But it doesn't take much. You've been drinking, but you hear the crackling. Son of a beach. Now I'm gonna have to. Well, that'll make it so I'll have to do a test again, probably tomorrow. Maybe I'll put the other one. Damn it. Mitch is getting a little bit. I don't know. I don't hear it. Yeah. Let me see the settings. Where's my audio? Turn that. Maybe I'll look the automatic. Now I'm letting StreamYard adjust my volume. So you guys let me know if that made any difference. It looks like it made. No, I don't know. You guys let me know if it made a difference. Only fun show over at Mitch. NW, you can renew now in advance. Just go to the DLT and get you started. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I've got it. Let's see. Well, let me go back to settings. Hate to have crappy audio. How's that? Is that any better? Let me know if that's any better. I took off the stereo audio and went with the echo cancellation. Maybe that'll take something out. How about now, Craig? Little man is calling you, Joe. You better get going. Gonna be connection issue probably. Dust Bunny. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. Probably is. It's probably at my PC. I'll have to look at it. Still doing it, huh? All right, I'm going to put it back to the original settings. Take that off. Put the stereo on. Take the mic volume down there. Bring it back up to where it was now. And you guys let me know. Speak like this. And then I'll probably... I know it's one of these, but I have to see. How come my fans aren't working on my laptop stand either? All right, well, that's good. Heard it on your test yesterday also. Really? Well, let's see what the internet. I can show you guys that. Deal on speed. I'll actually share the screen before I even start it up, so we'll be we'll be in amazement together. Speed test. All right, you guys should be seeing it. Here we go. And it looks like it's going to be pretty good. 950, at least on the download. 8 high 800s, which probably means that my upload speed is going to be in the 300 to 400 range. We'll find out here. Let's see. I'll watch it with you guys. It's a little bit. Wants to creep up to 300, but yeah, a little better. Okay, not bad. Kenny said the game may be high, whatever that means. I turned it down a little bit. Talking louder, it breaks. That's what Logan had said too. Was when I really talk up into it, and I can see it. Oh, I can see it hitting there. But if I'm up close to it and I turn it down, still peaking. Let me try it. But I have to be this close to the mic to make that work. I got to find a happy medium, I guess, somewhere with it, which may be right about. Try it right there. Craig is crackling too. I got to watch the rest of his video and see what happens. So what did we end up with? 878 and 276. So can't complain on that, right? Let me get remote. Okay. My other southern neighbor. That's right. And I don't know what we're gonna. So okay, so tomorrow we're gonna go to lunch. That'll be interesting, and hopefully everybody goes. Pierre, there could be what me. Let's see. Could be like 12, 15 of us. That would be awesome. Craig is on fire. Did he catch himself on fire? Did I really miss? Did I really miss something? Uh, let's see. All right. Well, God, we still got 19, 20 people here. You guys are freaking awesome. I don't know. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I want to go on my cameras and see if they are. Let's see. Let me check line. Oh, yep. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Let you know that the customer has paid 13, total transfer amount 1513, along with attaching the money transfer via slip for line. I gotta ask my wife what the hell that means. $13 plus 200, total 1513, along with attaching the money transfer slip via line. Okay, so I guess do I transfer the money to that QR code? Is that what that is? This is for that drone. I had to ask my wife too. Brock sent a photo. Ah, yeah, but I can't get it to when I downloaded it, it wasn't the right JPEG or whatever. They wouldn't let me bring it into to StreamYard. So I'll have to try again. He sent me the picture of Chuck the fake friend and Paige getting a good pat on the back, which they should, because they do a good job. All right, let me see if I can get. I hear them banging inside, so they're working on the shelves. Let's see if anybody is working at my house. Rice is laid out, so I'm going to say no. Okay. No one working on my house. Okay. Let me go to just one more camera. Sorry, guys and gals. One more camera. Where's it? This one, I think. Yes, let me see. One scooter. No one working. one more camera. Let's see if anybody there. No. All right. So I'll try that again. But yeah, if you guys would go and if you're not subscribe to No Time to Be Sad. Go to their Facebook page and become a whatever follower or whatever, and you'll see where the TV station had given them a kudos deal, which is awesome. Let me one more thing. What happened? How did I get out of? Okay. Yeah. Let me ask my wife so I can put that there. Okay. I don't know what curry puffs are, but curry puffs are ready. All right. All right, Brock. Got to be a food then. My food's going to probably be here shortly. Let me just oh, let me see. Wait. Let me go to let me just go real quick. I just want to let my wife know that no one's working in Ubon. Okay, and oop, and UBON. Let me take. Sorry, guys. Let me one more thing. Let me get a. Let me. Oh, what? Let me send this. Could I send this to my wife? Send that to my wife. Sure. Copy this. Copy that. And go to. I should have went up there. How come she didn't go up there? Oh, she did. Sorry, guys. She sent me a picture. What did she send me a picture of? Let me see if she can do this. Can you do? All right. Anybody still here? 17. I didn't lose too many. It's usually curry chicken and a pastry. Okay. Thanks, Doug. They're puffy pastries with potato. Oh, I've had that before then. They are good. India. I like Indian food. It's another thing we don't have here. I'll have to look on the menu maybe tomorrow at Fantasy. I know they have pizza. I know they had kebab because Andrew had it, and that looked good. So I might try something different. But maybe I'll go there today and try something different. Dumpling. Okay. I think I know. I think I've had them. I think I've had them before. Actually, at an Indian restaurant, I think. All right. Oh, okay. My wife already paid. Thank you. That wasn't bad because they would guess 1,500 baht. It was 1,513 to register and get all the licenses that I needed for the drone, which is cool. I was hoping to have it before I went on the 19th. I don't think I'll get it that quick. Bobby said it took. They say 3 to 7 working days, but I'm going to take the drone with me anyway, and I think that they're actually going to send something to the line that we've been communicating on DJI, and that's something that I can copy, and then that's going to be my paperwork. I'll have to ask Bobby and then that way, if they do it Monday or Tuesday or whatever, I can show that. Probably get maybe somebody at the hotel to print it for me, which would be nice. I'd like to get some drone. If not, Bobby will give me some drone footage from the hotel. Yeah, they do. They are good. Empanadas. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I just love the curries and the Indian food. Mainly, of course, I'm a bread guy, so I like the naan bread, especially the garlic stuff. It's freaking. I could just sit there and eat, like sitting down and eating Italian bread with olive oil and a little balsamic and pepper. Deep fried goodness. Yeah, I know stuff that I shouldn't be eating. And now we're talking about eating and everything. I'm hungry, and it's the first time that my mother-in-law hasn't brought over something early. Usually she's been doing chicken breasts, which is cool. That's good for me. But tomorrow I will probably have to eat an extra fluorescimide water pill because I'm sure I will ingest a lot of salt tomorrow. Might even have a cocktail. Of course, I'll be probably riding the bike over there. Maybe I'll take the CT there tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to see. Marie Callender's, yeah, man. Probably, I'd have to agree if you're saying that. That's probably one of the best pot pies I've had is Marie Callender's for sure. I guess I'm not gonna have that very often anymore, because I think I'm only gonna be going back to the state once a year. I'm back to the states once a year, man. I really think so. I mean, it's gonna kill me because I really want to spend some time with my grandkids, but I don't know. How's this thing been working? Worse? Um, yeah, so we ought to make them, man. I could make a good chicken pot pie. Maybe I'll have to think about that. Oh, really? Were they the actually Marie Callender's? Because I've had them. We had them in our freezer in up in when I lived in Bass Lake, uh, and I used to have them. They're good too. Even those are good. So I'm imagining Tim saw them Villa. I'm gonna have to check that out. Of course, it's probably loaded, just absolutely loaded full of sodium. I would be anything that's good has got a bunch of salt in it. David's only, yeah, I know. And when I do, I usually eat an extra water pill, and that usually keeps me good. I don't feel anything around my lungs or heart or anything. So I'll buy the probably a little something different than Marie serves for you, Uncle Chris. uh, I just threw some toast in. You're too being too good, Ron. Thank you. Can you thinking about eating? How you doing? That's what me. I'm hungry now, so I'm hoping. Usually about 10:30, 11, my mother-in-law comes in with another glass of ice and one or two chicken breasts, depending on how big they are. I like pot in my pie. Laying the hammock at Paradise. Oh, cool. So you're out putting it up there. And did you get the electrical done? I'm sure we'll see it on a video to come shortly. If you didn't watch the last one, he talked about where he's going to put the electrical and stuff there. A Brit meat pies should be close. I like. I mean, you give me shepherd's pie, man. I made a pretty good shepherd's pie too. I'm a decent cook. I mean, I learned from some of the best chefs around when I was a kid. It just wasn't in the stars. I went with air conditioning instead of going and doing that, which I think I made the right choice. But I do enjoy cooking, especially for friends and family. Um, Tim, I don't know about in my final sputter. I had three awesome kebabs and last night. Yeah, Andrew had a kebab thing from AA Fantasy, so it looked good. He couldn't finish it. It was I could probably finish it. Me and Bobby, we destroyed our hamburgers. If it's deep fried barbecue and a stick of pickle, I'll try it. You're like me, Stuck, for sure. Real shepherd pie, yeah, it is freaking awesome. And I did make mine with lamb and everything. When back in the day, you can make it with hamburger. Somebody that hasn't had shepherd pie, I can make a decent one with. Of course, the Scots and all them would say it's shepherd pie, but you can make it with hamburger. 3 for 100 baht, really? The one that Andrew had was huge. Yes, I do actually. I do. I do have it. Where? I don't know. I'll have to find it. I'm hoping it's not in the trailer, but I do have it. You want to take it out for a test drive? I'll put that stuff. There we go. Let's see here. I'm sorry. Hmm. Message. Cool. If you do, I got no problem with that. I've talked about it already. It's not gonna. I mean, if I tried to sell the thing, it's not worth much. But Mike and Nicole make shepherd's pie on. Oh, really? Cool. I think he's. uh, but yeah, I do. I do. Need to. It'll probably fall out the props that are on it, but I've had them on there ever since I got that many, and they're dinged up and stuff. But I have 2 brand new sets in there too. 3 batteries and the battery charger and all that stuff. So it's ready to fly. But yeah, we'll talk. 950 milligrams for one Marie Callender's pie. It's probably enough to stop my pump, right? That's Bear. Bear, what are you doing? Done with ground beef, okay. Not bad, but the real one was a top notch. Yeah, but I've made it with hamburger before, and being Americanized, it was fine. Like I said, if you tried to serve it to Gordon Ramsay or something, he'd probably try to shoot you or something. uh, in fact, I know he would probably shoot you. My favorite chef, I think. Bobby Flay, I like too, but Ramsay's, I watch all Hell's Kitchen. He's got a bunch of shows. I mean, if you actually like him and you started the F word, stuff he's done, he did a prison one. He's done all sorts. I just watched the conclusion of Young Guns, and I'm imagining they're getting ready to start a new one soon. So, but I do enjoy watching him. Yes, Andrew couldn't finish his lunch, couldn't keep up with it now. We destroyed those hamburgers. They were good too. And me, like I said, I don't get to do that very often, but now between that and what's the other place? 333, the somebody will remind me. For some reason I can't remember that. The beef place that we had. I took my wife to dinner, and I believe Andrew and Bobby went for dinner and had porterhouses or T-bones and some other stuff. It very acceptable also. Expensive, but once in a while, I'm not going to do that. Maybe once or twice a month, I'll probably go to this double A and try their periodically try different stuff on their menu. Uh, Real kebab. Yeah, the one that he was in a pita bread of some sort, and but he called it a kebab. So I think I can't remember if he said that the Thai lady that does it, their husband, he's not here, but I think Denmark or something. I can't remember. So Bobby told me where the guy was from. I can't remember, but the food was good. If you're in a hurry, it's not the place to go. because food company, they, you can't blame them much. If you get, like, if we get 15 people to walk in there tomorrow, we're probably not going to get our food for an hour and a half. Pretty much what I saw them do was take everybody's order. Then the cook went out down to the street, got all the fresh vegetables and whatever he had to make that, and came back and made it. Is what it looked like, because it's hard. How do you keep fresh stuff when you don't know if you're going to get 2 people in or 102 people? It's hard. Right now is transitional period. Although, like I said, Surin from the gate has we never had it that bad because the people depended on each other here. We're not dependent on any kind of tourism. The biggest thing that we got going is what's going on right now, which is the Elephant Festival. The rest of the time, it's mainly Thai people, eating out. There are Farang here. Obviously, me and Bobby are here, but excuse me, sorry. So we didn't suffer. I don't think everybody suffered, but the people would go because even if you just went to a little stand and didn't get out of your truck, or we'd drive there, my wife would get out, go to a stand, and buy something. Even if they sold one person like us 6 meals, that was enough to keep their lights on and feed their family for a week. So everybody helped each other out, I guess is what I'm saying. Thurin isn't dependent on tourism. So 361. Thanks, Ron. We get the kebab with chicken, not bad. Flavor the fats. Yeah, if Andrew is Andrew still here? I don't know. He can tell you. I don't think I'm talking into this microphone very well. But his was, I think it was beef. I don't remember. But that 361 that Ron, I think that's what it is. That was pretty good too. But I'm kind of digging this AA fantasy. Love the beef and lamb. Tastes totally different from each other. True. Very true. But they both are good. I mean, what's wrong with a good beef and vegetables and mac is, so, but it is a totally different taste, that's for sure. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking I'd like to go make shepherd's pie. Well, I'm getting my kitchen back. I don't know if I told you that. What the deal was, I kind of built this kitchen for me. That's why I'm having it revamped. Like an idiot, I put my nice convection oven underneath my cooktop, which means I got to get on my flipping knees if I want to do anything to it. So needless to say, has it been used? No. I just took the 70-liter one that I had on the top oven to Ubon. So what he's going to do, besides the cabinets in here, and I'll do little shorts on it so you guys can see it, is build me another one to the left side where the one that sit on the counter, actually off the counter, about this high, so I can put all spices and everything underneath it. And the knobs and stuff will be like here, and it will be right here, which is awesome. And then underneath the cooktop, where he took the oven out of, he's going to put 2 doors and 2 big, deep sliding drawers for pots and pans. So it'll work out good. So they're doing that. Well, they're doing the bedroom now, and I'll try to do a little short on that. Is the mic from Mike is having more issues? Really? Bummer. I don't like that. That sucks. How's that? Any better? Okay. Well, I'll have to either, maybe it's just the connection that I have through StreamYard this time around, but somebody said they heard it yesterday in the thing I did on Streamlabs. I don't know. I'll have to check into it. I've always got old Betsy, so no worries there. But we'll see. Maybe it's a wire. Maybe it's something. It might be a connection somewhere. I'll check it. Yeah, China. The genuine invitation directly from China. All the comic is coming out of China, but I really like all my other stuff. that shotgun. Actually, I could put that shotgun mic, that one that I had a wireless. I could put it right down on your deal over it, and it'd probably sound awesome. Maybe I'll try that. We'll see what happens. All right, what are we? We're only 2 hours and 1 minute. Still got 17. You guys are flipping awesome. I will say that. Let's see. Got to Love Thailand live stream. Let me put it back up on my phone, and I'm caught up on that. All right. Joe's met it. Thanks, Jake. I guess Tim's here. You see that. I did race. If you can see behind, and you can see the right on the chair is the VR. I did race a couple, 3-4 days ago, before they changed it, when they were racing the cars at was it Talladega? I think Talladega in the D classification. And sure enough, man, I try to stay back, and Tim will understand. You guys won't. Just to get the my ratings and stuff up. And damn, if somebody just didn't come right into the back of me, I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna check and see what's today too. But I gotta get some stuff. I gotta get the oil changed. What connection, Mike? It's USB-C, and it's plugged in USB-C. So I don't know. It's weird. The other one's for my headphones is just the regular, whatever that is, the little one. Santa. Jake, Santa's coming. I will play this because it is appropriate. And just for a second here, where am I? Here, I'll play this. So, Merry Christmas. Coming up, man. Look at that. So it's going to be Thanksgiving here in a week. It's going to, man, I'm telling you, for all you youngsters out there that watch, youngsters, I mean like 50, 45, man, the older you get, it just bang. And all of a sudden next year, it's going to be all of a sudden Christmas is here, and hopefully I'll still be alive talking about it, but, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Daytona in Gen 4. Really? Okay. I'll have to check it out. Road, Atlanta, Skip Barber. Okay, I'll check it. I don't. I haven't found any. I should. I mean, because I have plenty of time. And I did the other day. I wanted to make sure I've got a good connection and stuff now, and trying to dial in the new stuff that I'm using, the load cell pedals and all that kind of stuff. But I think I've got everything pretty close now. So now I'll do it. Seems more like a break, not a crackling, maybe a connection. It probably is. I'll go through all the connections and give me to do a test live stream tomorrow before I go to lunch. I'll do that. Yeah, I'm hungry now. Tim races almost every day. You gonna go on today? What's the Daytona yesterday in 4-car? Okay, and what is that? Is that D? I don't know. I think so. I hope so, because I got to get in there and just cripple around. But I swear, man, these idiots, more, just plaster. I'm just going, are you just an idiot? I mean, try to stay out of people's way, and I still get caught up in something. But I'm going to check that out, because Daytona, so that'll be for the rest of this week, Tuesday, right, of next week? I'll check that out. I'll let you know, Tim. What I'll do is if I go on, I'll let you know. Hungry, coming fast. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is, D. So I will. I'll check that out because Daytona, I can really lag back. But when these people are coming up, they're idiots, because if I can't find somebody to pack up with, even one or two cars maybe, then I can't keep up the speed, so they'll eventually catch me. And then if there's an idiot in there, they'll take me out. What I got to do is when they're coming up on me, just get off the freaking track way down or something, and hope that somebody's out to be an idiot. You guys don't know anything I'm talking about, but iRacing is what it is. And I guess that Stream Labs is actually made, Tim. You can put your in there, you can put your VR in there, you can talk as you're, driving, and it'll show it. And I don't know how to do all that, but I guess Stream Labs is made more towards that, and Twitch, which is the gaming kind of YouTube. And a lot of people do that. So the mall has Christmas trees with toppers, but they're not Christmas. Yeah, Christians. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My wife, who was really religious, she said, it's too, they made it all about Santa. It's really about Jesus Christ and blah blah blah. And my mom kind of the same way, although she enjoyed Christmas. Christmas is for kids, man. That's what I loved about Christmas was having kids around, children. That's what made it. After that, when me and my wife, we exchanged gifts with each other and stuff like that, and then my kids would come, But as they got her, it was another day to give us each a present and have a good meal, We'll see. Let's see. You can stream from Streamlabs to Twitch. Oh, Twitch. Yeah, see, he's on Twitch there. I don't even know how I got switched over to Twitch, but every once in a while somebody pops up and welcome. But I don't even know how to let people know about my channel or everything. I do live streams. I don't think I get. You're one of the few that watch. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You can stream from Streamlabs to Twitch too. Yeah, and I think they're more set up for. I did a little test live stream yesterday from Streamlabs, and I liked it and everything, but I don't know much about it. I'm not a techie person, and I know StreamYard sort of, so I can get by on it. But said it was set up for gaming people. Cabo, I didn't see Lewis is here. I missed you. Hola. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Stuck saying hello, and Gator saying hello, and everybody saying hello. Ron saying hello. Yeah, glad you could make it by. Christmas is to enjoy, but I like giving more. Yeah, that's the way I am too. And if they celebrated here, it'd be another reason for me to give Thai kids more gifts. Christmas is coming, so we're kind of set up for Christmas. My wife's excited, so we'll do it. But like I said, I'll probably just do a short on it. I'm not going to do videos more about it, just so everybody that knows that gives super chats and the little $1 and $5 stuff over the past year, it makes a difference, man. So my wife, it all goes to her in AdSense. PayPal's the best way to do it because they only take like two. I think Google takes 30% from her because I don't see it. Like I said, it's her AdSense account that's attached to this channel. So, but yeah, so it'll be fun. But I will do at least a short on it so that people can say I contributed to that. So, cool. Catholic and Buddhist. Yeah, it's really weird because when I was lying, my mother is a devout Catholic. Week 5 o'clock in the morning to church and bringing communion to the people in the hospital. that can't make it to church. I mean, my mother, she was the death lady, I called her. If anybody died in the parish, she was the one that let them do everything, and for years and years and years. And I was laying in the hospital. She thought I was going to die. I mean, if you saw the pictures of me laying in the hospital, you'd have said, "Oh, that guy's is because I didn't look good." 2 months in intensive care can tell you a little bit. But she was asking, Nitnoy was on her scooter, her friend riding around Surin trying to find a Catholic church so she could get somebody to administer the last rites, Catholic or Christian or whatever. I don't know if Christians do it, but Catholics, they administer the last rites that, they're supposed to give you before. And my wife couldn't, our girlfriend at the time, she could find it. But it's on the page, Joe. It's on the where is it? It's on the main YouTube. Yeah, it's right on the. If you go to the main page, Got to Love Thailand. It shows my address and retired, and the big Got to Love Thailand says PayPal me, and then it's got my name and everything there. You go to that. I don't know how to put it anywhere. I don't even know how the hell it got there. It by chance that I was like, I'm just not a very good tech person. Yeah, in the description. That's what I thought. Like I said, somehow I got it there. I wish I was a little bit more techie. Yeah, that's it. The Donald coin. What is that? What did I miss? What am I missing now? Politics, because we rambled into religion a little bit. What is it? Or is that a different? The Donald. My mom had those. My brother, he had all these coins, these silver coins from Donald. Is that what you're talking about? Or is that Tim I was referring to? I missed something. Sorry, guys. But I told the kids they're not here. I told them that I would get a Christmas tree and we would have Christmas here at the house if they're going to be here. Granted, they're 18 and 21. They've never experienced waking up and opening up presents of anything, because first of all, they didn't celebrate it, and second, they didn't have any money. So I mean, not that that's a determining factor. My wife said, well, what do they do? Well, you get to go into stockings, pencils and pens and pencil sharpeners and stuff like that to go in stocking stuffers, and then get our kids 2-3 big presents and then a medium ones, and but they'd open. She had my 2-year-old daughter, when she had her second, it took 3 hours for her to open the presents we got for this kid. The kid was just totally exhausted at the end of it. But, I told them, so maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. I told my wife maybe we'll still buy a Christmas tree to put up every year. But if they were going to come, I would do it. I think they would be just giddy, to get something. My home in Maine was across the street from a Catholic church next door to Methodist. 2 doors. Congregation, we were well protected. Yeah, I went to Catholic school for a few years when I was young, and didn't like that at all. But it was because all my friends were in regular school, and it was really weird because I rode my bicycle to pass my grammar school that I ended up going there in 6th grade the last year, and actually met my best almost getting in fights with most of them. But I would go, and I think the Catholic school got out at 2 o'clock, but the regular schools until 3 or something like that. I would sit there and lean my bike up against the chain link fence going, this is more me. I need to be out here with these normal people instead of in the, the uniform and that crap. And then one of my turned out this is my best, and pulled my handle, my bike, and threw it in the yard, and I damn near got in a fist fight with him and a couple other people. Actually, the one that I had the air conditioning business girlfriend I ended up going with, and me and him almost got into it. And then in 7th grade high school, we were inseparable all the way up forever. I mean, it was amazing. Still have my friends from that time that haven't died, but it's awesome. Where's Tim? Wife is calling. All right, Tim, take it easy. I'm going to end pretty soon. We've been almost 3 hours. Wow. Everybody's saying later. And I still got to go, and I will go and get that phone. Hopefully it's on a charge, Kenny. And it's charged up. And if there's a recent phone on there, I'm going to guess that that's yours, and I'll call it back and then put your name in there, and then I won't have to worry about it. And you said you're coming. Or you're coming tonight to Surin. And you don't have to say on the phone. A lot of people, there's a bunch of idiots out there, and some people think that if they know where you're going to go and all that they could cause you some kind of trouble, but I'm not really too worried about that. But some people, and I hope there's some real psychopaths out there. Gotta go. Scotch is very good. All right, traveler, you take it easy. Say hi to the missus if she's still awake. Hello. Hopefully you're going to be in Thailand someday, and I'll get to meet you both face to face. Right. But let's see. 17. 2 hours and 48 minutes. You guys want to go to the 3 hour and call it done? There you go. I miss Scotch too. My drink choice for sure. And it was, like I said before, my mom had usually it was Chevets in her liquor cabinet with Crown Royal. That was the two that she drank. And of course, Crown Royal whiskey. But I liked the taste of Scotch. And the best thing about it is when we parties all through the years, everybody would buy 10 bottles of vodka, 10 whiskey, 10 bottles of whatever, and then gin usually be 2 bottles, and there'd be a bottle of Scotch. The only thing about that was the bottle of Scotch was mine. I was the only one drinking Scotch. I always had it, or there'd be more than that, a couple bottles, but I had an abundance of Scotch, and I drank it with either on the rocks or with a little soda with a twist, and I never got hangovers from that. It was good for me, and I liked it. I liked sipping, and Crown Royal. Don't get me wrong, and some of that Blue Label that Aaron brought to the fishing trip. That was amazing too. And I would, Johnny Walker was black usually. But that blue is something else, and expensive too. I'm saying later. Is everybody leaving? Go to mom and pop liquor store in Thailand. Old Scotch is cheaper than Johnny Black, or at least it used to be. Yeah, I'm not, so I don't purchase alcohol, but actually thinking about it would be nice to have a blender and a tequila and something to make a margarita every once in a while. So I might do that. I want my kitchen back. I don't know if did I complete that story about my mother-in-law and them taking over my kitchen. So anyway, this is my kitchen here. Model on it. I had 6 air conditioners in the Thai kitchen because my mother-in-law never used it. So when we stored the air conditioner on, then I told my wife, I said, I got to have my kitchen. I can't go in there and have everything, and I want it. And even if I don't use it but once a week, it's my kitchen. And she said she totally understood. She told her mom. So her mom said, once we move the air conditioners to Ubon, which we have, which she already has, and everything out to the Thai kitchen. I built the Thai kitchen for them, so I could have mine. I mean, but I built it for them. So once I get in there, it'll be nice. Maybe I will have a little bottle of tequila, and like I said, you'll never see me intoxicated. But to have 1 or 2 margaritas when I make a toast or something, because I bought some beans, and I bought actually some pinot beans to make it, because the pinot beans that you buy, they're tasty and everything, but they're loaded full of sodium. So I bought some dried ones. I haven't tried to make them yet, pinots. They were cheap, so I should be able to make beans fairly reasonably, and without. That's why I make my own pasta sauce too, and pizza sauce. And then I'll usually, for me, I'll just make it and put it in a container, and then hit the rest of the stuff with the right level of salt. But we'll have to see. Oh, you had to say. I know that's James. James likes that Crown Royal. People bringing him bottles of that crap. No wonder he says it all the time. But sounds like a challenge. Yeah. So once I get that set up, then I'll be out from under there to where I can actually use it. I won't have stuff all over the place. I mean, they try the best they can. And sometimes I just get aggravated because I go in there and I can't find pepper. I mean, my pepper grinder, and I get, I'm not to buy as I would like to be, but I built it for me, and I don't ask for much from them, so they know. So she's going to do it, and then we'll see how it works once my oven gets moved and I get everything on there, and we'll see how it goes. We gifted Johnny Walker Black Christmas. But I really do enjoy margaritas and Mexican food. And like I said, if I could make the beans, because I like tostadas. And I did buy some corn tortillas. It's not the greatest thing frying the tortillas and making them hard, but I like Taco Bell tostadas. So I bought that. I did buy paste picante from Villa Market, and I bought cans of beans. Like I said, they're loaded. I don't have any lettuce. I got to get that. I did buy some cheddar cheese, or 3 mix type, whatever they had, and I'm ready to. I did make a couple of them, but they were so loaded full of sodium, I paid the price afterwards. But if I can do that, and then like the other stuff, tacos and stuff like that. If I have some kind of, and it could be ground pork. I mean, I can make the pork, whatever, because I'm going to put stuff in it to make it more on the, Mexican side. But anyway, do that. And if I do that, I'll do videos on that. I should do videos more on cooking. I enjoy doing those. Okay. Yeah, one here somewhere that I bought off of Lasada when I was at the rental 2 years ago. I don't know where they are, but they're like a big. It's not a big square regular foods here. I'm right on schedule, and it's too. Oh, thank you. And rice. Up and cup. Let me put this out of the way. Yeah. I plan on making my own corn tortillas. Yeah, and you know what I don't see here that I've looked for on Villa Market and all that is masa. I don't see it here. That doesn't mean that it's not here. I didn't see it on like the Villa Markets and that kind of stuff. I didn't see it. I would like to too. I really enjoy it. Probably my favorite. I'm Italian through and through, but probably my favorite food would be Mexican and Italian type. Those they're tied right at the top. But and they're so simple. I mean, I can make a big pot, put it into Tupperware, and I could freeze up portions of it for, for eons. If I get the, the whole wheat pasta or the, the spinach or whatever to try to, because of the carbs and the diabetes doesn't do too well. But you can do that. Do the same thing with Mexican food. If I can make up these refried beans and they taste good, I can portion them out once a week or something. So try to be halfway intelligent about not killing myself. My own corn that will buy it there. That's true. I didn't think about grinding your own. I can try and fit a few bags of red corn mill. Yeah, because I mean, I guess you could. I mean, that would probably actually be awesome. But like I said, stuff I shouldn't be eating, the fried stuff and stuff like that. But I just need to exercise, man. I need that. Like I said, it's hard because that freaking out of not being able to breathe, it just catches me. And when I just got to start going, just push through it, and that's the way it goes. And go instead of frequently go 3 times a week and do it. All right, everybody. I am to end this 2 hours and 57. So I gotta ramble and stretch this out for about 3 minutes. So I will go over here and I will put my outro, which gives me the ability to say, Richard, thank you, brother, for making both my intro and my outro on my live streams. I dig it. They're my favorite. And I hope you all the best, or I wish you all the best. And I have to stretch this out a little bit more because I'm only at 58. God, I got to stretch. Let me go over to the comments. I do it with barley as well, make my own flour. Really? Cool. Good luck. Get through customs with uncooked and not commercially made. Yeah, I know. Some of it can be, you know what it is? You can't even, I don't even think like they think if you're bringing in something, it's seed or that you're going to, contaminate the hillsides with whatever, but sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Put a teaspoon or a tablespoon of baking soda in dry beans because they're usually old and hard. Thanks for the info. I haven't made. God, I don't think I've ever made. I must have when we were doing stuff in the coffee shop years ago, but I will keep that in mind. Cool. Is that a notification? Beans. See my comment. I did. I just ordered them, and I think they came from Philomar because I ordered more flour for pizza and stuff, and I didn't check and see. Maybe I could do. Well, actually, it's going to turn 3 hours now. So anyway, let me go back, get to my outro. Thanks, Richard. Appreciate it. Everybody out there, you guys all, if you're not subscribed, think about it. It's free. Good time here. We have fun. For everybody that is subscribed, you guys are freaking awesome. Everybody have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're at. See you on the next one.